Guys, gearheads, it is a sad day in history. Now, what is so sad about this day? It's because we are now at an age where cars like these are going to be absolutely obsolete very soon. What sort of cars? Well, hot hatches that are rear-wheel drive, like this BMW 118iM Sport, because we have to give way to technological requirements and advancements. So we're gonna spend the next couple of minutes understanding the good, the okay, the bad, and the ugly of this BMW 118iM Sport. So this is the M Sport version of the 118i. So you know this car has extra sleigh. How do you sleigh? Well, first of all, you need to have a killer body kit, and you get this with the M Sport car. You've got an aerodynamically enhanced M Sport body kit that really separates this car from the rest of the 1 Series. You also get 18-inch lightweight alloys that are different from the 17-inch version in the cooking cars. Also, now this is where it's going to get really interesting. The suspension package that comes along with the M Sport package is the thing that makes a world of difference between the way this car drives and the regular cars. That alone is enough the extra budget that you'll have to put aside for this M Sport car. Also, you get LED headlamps and tail lamps as standard for the M Sport cars, and also the blacked out grille slats up front. And let's go, and entry, and of course you also get business sat-nav as standard with these M Sport 118i's. Okay, so now time for us to talk a little bit about the bad, and the bad is the impracticality of the car. I know it's a hatch. How practical can hatches be? But hey, modern hatches provide very convincing propositions when it comes to practicality. A lot of them out there do that very well. Just that this one, not the first thing you'd think about when you're thinking about the 118iM Sport. Alright, 360 litres of boot space, not that great, nowhere near the best in class, nowhere near some of the competitors that this guy has, but okay lah for a small family. Now, not only is it only 360 litres, the aperture is also a little bit on the small side, making putting things in here a little bit difficult. What else is making it, not only is it difficult to put things in here, but also to take it out, because there's a little bit of a dip between the lip and also the boot floor. So when you have something heavy in here, you can't really slide it out. You actually have to lift it from within the boot itself, making it a little bit difficult and sakit belakang. Now, okay, also underneath the boot floor there is the battery. This is of course to get better weight distribution for the car, but that means you don't get under boot floor storage that other cars seem to offer. A shame, I know, but what to do? You want a perfect driving situation, right? So yeah, that's that. Okay, now we get to the downright ugly bit of this car, and that is the fact that it's rear-wheel drive. I know I'm contradicting myself, but you see, rear-wheel drive is great for the drive, but not so great for the passenger space. You see, when it's RWD, the engine is positioned longitudinally, taking up more space in the engine bay, giving us less space in the cabin area. And for the front passengers, it's okay, but for the rear passengers, you just get to feel that it's a little bit tighter. You see, the front seats here are positioned slightly forward. If this was pulled back to my regular driving position, I would find my knees brushing against this at the back of the front seat very often. I'm 5'11", so I believe anybody who's above 5'10" will find it a little bit cramped. Otherwise, the window is big enough and headroom is okay. So it's this space, but bigger issue is this space here. Rear-wheel drive means you get a transmission tunnel running from the front all the way to the back, right? So you've got this hunk of a mound in between the two seats, and there are 3 sets of seat belts. The middle passenger is not going to find a single comfortable sitting position, I can promise you that. And even if you're sitting just the two of you, it's a little bit of a tight squeeze lah. The fact that the headliner is black in color also adds to the claustrophobia, which I feel is a shame. But apart from that, right, the quality of the interior is of course top notch. It's really good. You've got a screen, you've got all the goodies up front. It looks premium because it is a premium car at the end of the day, but it's just a shame that the passenger comfort for the rear passengers is compromised because it's a rear-wheel drive car. Let's get the ball rolling by talking about what's good about this car, and what's good is definitely the way that it drives. It is a BMW, so you would expect nothing less, but I guess you'll probably be forgiven for thinking it's a baby BMW. It can't be all that great, right? Well, I am super happy to report that yes, it is still all that great. You see, it's a rear-wheel drive hot hatch. Okay, maybe not hot, It's a warm hatch, but it's rear-wheel drive, and that's what we want to focus on over here. It gives you a completely different driving sensation. You don't feel like you're being pulled into the action, you feel like you're being pushed into the action. A completely different ball game as compared to the competitors, namely the Volkswagen Golf and also the Mercedes-Benz A-Class. Two very capable cars, but just different lah, just very, very different. I feel that you will probably get a little bit more fun driving this setup as compared to those, right? And this is despite the fact that the engine does not produce big hunks of power. You see, in Malaysia, you only get the one variant, which is the 118i. That means you're stuck with the 1.5 litre 3-cylinder turbocharged engine, exact same engine you find in the Mini. So it does not produce heaps of power. It does not. But when you pair it with this awesome Steptronic automatic transmission with 8 cogs, you feel like you are always on top of what the car has to offer. Really, a rear-wheel drive means you get a better balance. You don't get roll. You do not get that much body roll when you are taking the twisties, which is why I feel you will get a lot more fun driving this car as compared to the competitors, right? So, why would you want to buy this BMW 118i M Sport? It's because it is the last of its kind. Seriously, it is a dying breed, and this, I promise you, is going to be a future classic, because rumor has it, once this car has run its course, the car that it replaces, or rather the car that replaces it, is going to be a front-wheel drive car to go with the conventions of today. Alright, so this car is going to be a collector's item one day. I truly believe so. Also, it's a great time to own this BMW because BMW is offering the 5 years unlimited mileage warranty package, also free scheduled servicing, and also the free tire warranty package that comes along with the car. So you get peace of mind, you get a great driving sensation, and you get a car that is going to be in the books for a very long time. Go ahead and get one before it's too late.